sitting and seeing just the same view as you can do right now. So what can I say about the experience? I rushed out as crazy. I rushed out as a hunter after an animal that has to provide to his family or something like that, just to catch the shot. So it is 20 minutes to sunset. I'm leaving my tent in these woods and I'll try to get up to the dunes as fast as possible. Slept for a bit too long, I think. I climbed up the tower, made a quick shot directly to the sun, without thinking about consequences, about lens flares or that I have to put multiple gradients to even out the exposure. Didn't matter. Now it seems like it was a bit of waste of time. So, as you can see, I have sun blasting to my face, and that's because we just greeting the sunset right over there. I slapped a couple of graduated filters and I'm going to try to make a quick shot of the scene and to see what happens and rush to the dunes. And then I ran up the dune finally and started scattering the location of what I can actually shoot. Look for a leading line. I was just running around trying not to lose the sight of the sunset. As you can see right here, I positioned my camera low. I really like the sand formation, so I positioned the camera low, took a shot. As you can see, I got sand everywhere. Nevertheless, I had to correct all the filters. Probably it wasn't without even the filters. I corrected the exposure. Okay, so are you guys with me? It's virtually impossible to get a shot while I'm standing. Oh my god, look at what's happening down there. I'm setting up a shot basically when I'm really low, testing out different angles, thinking about actually slapping a filter. But this is insane. This is insane. I'm on my knees, tripod is really low, my camera is full of sand. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so where's my filter? Quickly add the filter to get the gradient, or actually there's no time for that. We are doing a couple second exposure. We'll just bracket the shots. There you go. There you go, I think that's the shot. It's crazy. Beautiful but crazy. Backed up, I ran maybe 5 minutes in front of the sand dunes to find this perfect dune that I really like to capture. That I really wanted to capture, and that's kind of the cliche, or kind of the something you would shoot, and I really had the shot in my mind. I decided to execute it. I didn't care about the sand anymore. The tripod is already squeaky when I'm pulling out the legs. The polarizer filters as well, full of sand. So I just set up a shot. I took an image with one gradient on, and yeah, pretty much it. I have never been to a sandstorm, but this right here feels like one, for me at least. And we have my quick composition just right here, leading line to a colorful sky. It's going to be a grad filter, 3-stop f11, ISO 100, 4 seconds or so exposure. Let's see what we get. I think that's the last shot for today, with the sun up. might actually go to bed right now. Let me check. Sun is rising at 5:41, so it means I have to be up at 4. So, good morning. It's 5 in the morning. I got up approximately half an hour ago just to be able to get to the top of the dunes before the sunrise. And I think the secret to shooting dunes in this location is being really early. Dunes are not as crazy as yesterday. That's a good point. Although there's some wind. And it's cold here, really cold. You can see I have a quick composition right here. It's not the best composition ever, but it's a good one to start my morning with, I think. So I'll take a shot. So, the dune is migrating from that way to the east. That's where the sun is going to rise. That's magnificent, it's spectacular really. You can see, you probably cannot see, but there's forest that's not even touched. And all this area right here, if you'll be looking, it actually seems like it's a slide, like something was sliding through it, and it's actually not developed at all. There's no grass, there's no bushes, nothing, just field indicating where the dune was sliding. It's kind of tricky to choose a composition right now. I'm overwhelmed by the possibilities. So, that's another composition that I have. Actually, I just don't want to lose these clouds. That's the only place actually that I have clouds, and the sun is rising just down there, so they're providing amazing color. And I decided to shoot this little dune, have clouds above, simple composition, nothing special actually. Yeah, I'm just going to create 2 exposures, let you guys see what I come up with. There you go. One is for the sky, 1/8 of the second, and for the foreground I'm going to make 2.5 seconds. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Let's move on. So, this is going to be another composition. Having some struggles with my focus. To do it like that. There you go, now we are in focus. The clouds are moving that direction, it's perfect. I'm going to. Let's see if polarize is doing any effect. Not directly to the sun, nope. It's amazing, I've never been to a desert. And these patterns are as close as I could ever get, I think. Oh yeah. enough bracketing. Sunrise is directly there, and I'm lucky that it's behind the dunes, so I cannot see it right now. I'm going to crank up my 3-stop in D filter. Need to be careful with all this sand. Creates a nice effect. Now we get a bit more detail in the sky. Let's try once more. 2.5 minute exposure, 5-second timer. Let's wait. It's cooking. Okay. So, this might be the last shot for today. F10, 1/4 of a second. I really like the lines in this shot. It's really magical to be here by yourself. Wind has settled. Conditions are just perfect for shooting. So I really thought that was my last shot before, but I'm actually feeling like a child. I want to experiment and I want to play around in the sand. So I got myself another composition with another leading line towards nowhere, actually towards the horizon and towards the other friendly dune. So what I'm doing right now is basically the same thing. I need to lower down the exposure for the sky and to even out with the foreground. I have myself a nice composition. I'm going to make a 1/5 of the second exposure, F10, ISO 100, making a shot. Oh, this goodie right here. There you go. Yes, perfect. If you liked the video, or you have any questions or recommendations, please feel free to leave the comment below. If you would like to see my further adventures and my messy hair, please click that subscribe button. And thanks for being here with me. Bye for now.